guys, and welcome back to another episode of From the Shadows. And if you guys are enjoying the series still, please do leave a like on the video. That would be amazing. If we could get it to 150, that would be even better. Right, we're going to jump straight in and do ourselves a question of the day. Let's see. I'm trying to find one here. Right, what is the strangest name you've ever seen in FM? Now, I don't know what you mean by strange. Like, I was looking through, like, regen names in my other save a little while ago, just when I was bored on a Saturday afternoon, and I found loads of people like, you know, Dick DeCock and people like that. But I was playing my Djibouti duty save, which is just an offline save I was doing with Djibouti national team, and I played against the Seychelles, and I did actually post a picture of this on Twitter, and there was a guy that played for them called Valentine Mustache. I mean, that is... It's not even that weird, but it just feels such a glorious name. He sounds like a sort of... He sounds like a 70s porn star, and you'd want him in your team. I don't know if he actually had a moustache. I don't think he did, and that just makes it more ironic, frankly. But there you go. What's your favourite and strangest names you've seen in FM? If you've got any screenshots, even better, drop them in the comments. And if you do have any ideas for a hashtag... For a question of the day, drop them in the comments as well with the hashtag QODD. QODD. Christ on a bike. I am falling over my words today. So... in the last episode, we beat Paris Saint-Germain, and we're going to try and do it again today. But the main thing is that we've actually picked up another winner. We started off away from home at Nantes. Now, this was a bad game in many respects, but they were also very, very bad. And that's the kind of thing that makes me feel a lot better about it. It was a game for mostly injuries. So Mercier put us in front. However, we'd already had to take off Luis at this point, which was worrying. And then before half-time, we'd already lost Bargugi as well. So I was just like, yeah, I'm not making any more substitutions in this game because... you know what happens, sod's law. You make a substitution on 60 minutes to freshen things up a little bit, and then boom, you get your third injury of the game. So we managed to hang on to that, and Joachim Bulens actually made it 2-0 for us. So all in all, a relatively solid performance. As you can see, Bargugi started up top for us in this game, so we might be missing a couple of players, and that's a bit of a worry. They had injury troubles as well, having made all their substitutions around about the same time. Notice that Ismail Azawi, who of course those of you who watch my other save will recognise from my Belgian part of the save. But the point is, we won 2-0 away at Nantes. Perhaps we got a little bit lucky. They weren't the best on the night, and we got away with it a little bit. But the point is, we are, well, actually fourth because of the way things have gone. But look at all the green, admittedly friendlies, but we've won our 2 competitive games so far this season, and that is a beautiful, beautiful thing. So, we've got PSG today. I will show you the squad anyway, just because. Sorry, apologies, I was on my other save when I was doing transfer window stuff. Right, let's see. What was it? It was stats? No, it wasn't. It was, what was it? Copy of overall number 2. That's the one. God, I've got so many of those bastards now. Right, so, top goal scorer, Alberto Cherry with 2. Top assister, well, everyone with 1. Although Bargugi and Luis are both briefly going to be out. I can't remember exactly how long for. 1 to 2 days for Bargugi, and for Luis, it is... Oh, come on, Luis. There we go. 4 weeks, which is not good, really, because I was really hoping he'd have a springboard of a start this year. But the fact is, that new system, it really, really worked. It worked against Nantes, and I'm hoping it will work against PSG again today, because imagine if we beat them twice already. Would that count as doing the double? I don't think it would. But, hey, it's a really good start to this season. As for value-wise, it's Cherry still, by miles, actually. But, again, he's still not brilliant. Aslan, Park Jae-won. Look at the amount of injuries we've got to... key players, particularly attacking midfielders. Aslan out, Park Jae-won out, Luis out, Bargugi, that's 4. Yaroslav Koller is another. 5 attacking midfielders are out, so expect a slightly strange one. Now, people have wanted me to check this because Leandro Alcaide, he doesn't need to be registered as a foreign player, which is a bit strange because he's Argentinian. Now, the only thing people have suggested is that perhaps he's got dual nationality, and I haven't actually had a chance to check this yet, so I figure we'll do this now. Right, he's eligible for Spain. That'll be why. Wonder why he's eligible for Spain. Because he was born in Argentina, and we signed him from an Argentinian side, but maybe he's got Spanish lineage, or Spanish parents, so that might be the reason behind it. So there we go, that is the mystery is solved. Leandro Alcaide is in fact Spanish too, so that's saved us a lot, and that's actually done me a massive favour, because I didn't realise that was the case, and I was worried that we might have to unregister someone, but in fact it's not been the case, so that's brilliant news. Well, we may as well just jump into the game, guys, frankly. Have we got a loan report? I'll just quickly check, see if we do. Loans, right. Who's gone out on loan? Oh, again, wrong one. I want stats. There we go. So far, average rating-wise, Mohamed Al-Bakr Matar is probably doing the best, but he's only played a couple of games. Obviously, some players have been at countries that have slightly different seasons. So, for example, Mahmoud Ayari is currently out on loan at, who is he with? Orebro over in Sweden. Of course, their season runs through the year slightly differently. So, there's a lot of players still to come back. Now, I was asked in the comments a couple of episodes ago why I have such a big squad. Why not? These are all players that are on, like, pittance in terms of money, most of them, and they've all got squad statuses that says that they're either youth players, or hot prospects, or sometimes actually most of them are just on that. So why not? Basically, you know, most of these aren't first team players. Yeah, my first team squad isn't the smallest, but it's not stupidly large either when you look at it. You know, we've got a first 11 and substitutes, and then a sort of few more. I don't really see it as that big anyway, but there you go. That's the reason why, because why the hell not? If you could have more players and have no detrimental effects on it, you would do it too. That's the way I look at it. So let's get into the match. We're only like 5 minutes into this episode. I hope this episode isn't going to be too short for you guys, but if it is, just know that at least we've got some big stuff coming up. In fact, let's just take a little look at what we've got coming up before we get into things. So we've got Strasbourg, who are interestingly up into the top flight now, which is really, really awesome. They must have come up nicely. In fact, yes, since this save started, they've actually come up from the 3rd tier, just like we did. So I presume we've actually played against them before then. So Strasbourg Alsace, if that's how it's pronounced. And look at those lovely kits as well. Lovely stuff. I can't wait to play against them. Really nice to see them in the top flight. I think the next episode will probably be either the Nice game, or it'll be a Europa League group stage game, depending on who the game's against, basically. Because we haven't got our group stage draw yet, which of course you will see in the next episode. So let's jump into the team selection. We're missing so many players. So let's see what my assistant can come up with. Annoyingly, playing a system like this today, because I really want to, because it's worked so well against PSG, so annoyingly we're going to, you know, I was talking about my sort of gluttony of attacking midfield players, but in fact, with the amount that we've got injured, we're sort of down to the bare bones of them at the moment, as you can see. So, oh my life, this is a really weakened team. Look at this. Matas is out as well. He's travelling from the... Oh, Christ. So, Bargucci out. Sosa is unregistered because he's another bloody player. Luis, Collard, Erdan, Aslan and Park J1. Cherry is on the bench, but I doubt he'll get on the pitch. Oh, my life. This is a really, really poor lineup at the moment, but what can we really do? Basically, so Paciencia, of all people, will start up top for us. I don't remember the last time he played for us. Pereira, Mercier, and Salih Uchan will be our attacking midfielders. The only one there that I feel confident about is Pereira. In fact, for that very reason, I might actually put him as the attacking playmaker, just because we need a little bit more creativity from him. Gape and Buelen's fine. Back four is totally fine. And Bar, Wagner, Sidibe and Ruiz, that's fine. And Sigurdsson in goal is lovely, although Ruiz is a bit worse for wear there, but these injuries are going to cost us dear today, and I can't see us beating PSG today just because of the lack of players we've got available to us, and it's a real shame, but we're going to give it our best shot, guys. What more can we do? We've managed to give them one win this year, but I just think that with the lack of players we've got, it's going to be really, really difficult for us. But I'm really liking this new tactic, personally. What do you guys think of it now that you've seen it a bit more? We all good on that? Yes, we are. It's Correa, Depay, Ocampos, Longerman, Kovacic, Romero, Digne, Ertz, Vallejo, Danilo and Sidigo. So, okay, their first team is looking a lot stronger than it did in the cup final. I still think their team in that game should have been strong enough to beat us, but I don't know. I think it'll be very, very surprising, like much more surprising if we win this game than it was winning the last one, because we've got Gonzalo Paciencia up front, and that is just... I mean, I don't feel in any way confident about this. I feel like if we get a chance, which I don't think we will, he's unlikely to put it in the back of the net. Look at the start they've had, although possession-wise, we're all over the place. Oh, here we go. Digne with the throw-in. Win that. There's two of you in there, and what a save that is, in fact, from Benjamin Sigurdsson, and Bar clears it away, but so far not a good start. I'm actually already going to switch to counter, because we're clearly going to be on the back foot for most of this game, so we may as well make the most of it by trying to counter-attack them a little bit. Mercier, he had the chance there, but he lost out. Depay. The longer we can go without conceding, the more chance we've got. Ball in. Buelen's does well, but that's a horrific touch. Campos in the back of the net. The initial clearance, just winning the ball there was good, but after that it wasn't to be. To be honest, right, we were keeping a lot of possession, even though we weren't doing that much with it. So I'm just wondering if maybe we should go back to control. We'll just see how it goes to the half an hour mark. If the possession swings massively against us, I might put it back on control and get a bit more of a foothold. Oh, brilliant! Lovely old job. Right, guys, I'm sorry to do this, but it's going to have to be the man, the myth, the legend, Leandro Alcaide, because Cherry I'm not risking because he's got 78% fitness. And Hugo, I mean... we may as well have Hugo Boss up front. That is how useful he will be for us right now. So he's going to get probably his debut. He's not really a striker, right? No, he's more of an attacking midfielder. So this game is going to go from bad to worse. I really hope we don't embarrass ourselves here. But I mean, the fact is, losing Paciencia isn't too much of a big deal in terms of the long run, but in today's game we kind of really needed him to show up for us. But I think he was just so injury prone when we bought him that it's just not worked out. Yeah, control is definitely the way to go regarding us keeping the ball away. This tactic seems to keep the ball very nicely when it's on control, but the moment you switch to the counter, those three players just cannot get their foot on it. And so I think for the second half it's all about damage limitation really, but if we can create a chance, then perhaps Al-Qaeda can take it. I don't think so. I think our best opportunity is probably going to be from a corner or something, getting the ball into the box and getting someone like Sidibe or Mbar. Genuinely, my hope rests with Abraham and Mbar now, and that shows you how desperate I am, really, doesn't it? The longer we can go, though, as long as we don't lose like 7 or 8-0 and keep the damage down a little bit, I'll be relatively happy. We've only conceded 1 goal so far this season, and that is in today's game, so the longer we can go without conceding, the better. Uchan now. Oh, good ball. Oh, nearly a good ball out wide to Mbar, but he hasn't really tracked his... Well, he's tracking his man all the way down there, and hopefully he won't get caught out. Depay over on this right-hand side, they're spreading the play quite nicely. Bulens has done brilliantly there. Carlos Ruiz, now prepare for Ruiz to do something really stupid. Nope, okay, sensible pass to his goalkeeper. Wagner, there's a few players in our defence on yellow cards as well, which worries me, because I don't want to really have suspensions for more important games coming up. So I'm a little bit worried about that, and some of my changes may well be defensive as well, just to try and... That's what I was worried about. That is not good at all. Sebastian Wagner is heading off the pitch now, and we're going to be down to 10 men as well. As if this game couldn't get any worse, Wagner has now put the boot in, so to speak, and we're going to have to get off... Oh, Bulens is going off easy. In fact, I'm switching to the obelisk because we don't need 3 attacking midfielders on the pitch. We really don't. It's just not worth it right now to have that. Gape will sit in the middle there. Bulens will play as the defender, and I'm actually going to bring off Mercier and get where is he? Pereira up top there. Right, so we're going to get on... Who the hell can I even get on? I'm going to bring on Ryan Phillips for now to strengthen there, and I'm tempted if... we don't really have any options for that as well, do we? Unless Sidibe can play there. No, he can't. Okay. I hope Ruiz doesn't get himself sent off as well, but I feel like that could be a chance as well. Okay, so still only 1-0, but we are now down to 10 men. I've switched back to the... you might notice I've named the new tactic the asterisk, but there's a reason for that, and I'm sure most of you will understand why that is. Now... Oh, okay. Well, we managed to get the ball out of the danger area. Come on, keep it in. There was no reason to not keep that ball in play. Oh, Sebastião, what are you doing, son? The fact that it's only 1-0 now is astonishing. Oh, here we go. Do I make the final sub? Who do I bring on? I don't even know. I'll tell you what. I'm going to bring on Chevalier for Uchan. And switch over Pereira and him. So Pereira is in the attack... So Pereira is the attacking playmaker now. And get Chevalier on for a little... Oh, that's a terrible touch from Phillips, but he's not been made to pay. Bulens, I worry as well, could get sent off in this game if he has to make a last-ditch tackle. Pereira now in a good position. Out wide to Mbar, who's now booked as well. Ball across, and it's cleared away comfortably. Bulens needs to win this, but I don't think he will. Correa has won it comfortably now for PSG. Still 15 minutes to go, and we're still only 1-0 down. But I feel like there's going to be a last-ditch sort of... someone could have got across and cleared that perhaps, but Angel Correa makes it Correa makes it 2-0 to PSG, and I suppose this is their revenge for the game in the cup, but we were hamstrung from the beginning of this game, and it's only got worse throughout, really. We had so many injuries going into this game, and during the game it's basically got even worse with the red card of Wagner and the injury to Paciencia, who won't be much of a miss in the long run, but oh Christ, if we can keep it at 2-0 I'll be happy. Don't foul him. There we go. Good clearance, actually. I think that was a clearance. Close him down. David Luiz now. Oh, just scythe down Sideshow Bob and let's be done with it, shall we? Just make him tread on a rake or something. Ocampos, and Sigurdsson makes the save. Lovely old job. To be honest, from the way this game is planned out, I would take a 2-0 defeat, frankly. I think that shows how resolute we've actually been able to defend these days. And David Luiz has scythed down Al-Qaeda there, and maybe there's a chance for us here. Just a little bit of a set piece. Maybe get even the numbers. If this could be any slower, that'd be ideal. Could he walk any slower? It's those giant clown feet. Only a yellow card for David Luiz. Okay. So, Bulens with the free kick. I don't think this is going to lead to anything. Ball in, Sidibe with the flick on, or the attempted flick on, and Romero will bring this away. Come on, guys, don't concede a third goal. Just keep it down to 2-0, and I'll be very pleased with the performance overall. And Mbar does brilliantly there. No, he doesn't. No, he does? Yes, he does. Right, sorry. I just immediately assumed that Obar had given away a penalty because, let's face it, that happens quite frequently. Although that's mainly Carlos Ruiz's domain. Ruiz gives away the penalties and Bar puts it in his own net. They were disappointing in a sense, but frankly, I'm going to... say that in public, because it was a bell-ended piece. It was an absolute jeb end making a move like that. So Nantes have actually lost their opening 2 matches, which is surprising. I don't think we can read too much into this. I think we've been pretty decent on the long run in that game, actually, and we're actually still 0 on goal difference, and we've got ourselves a home game coming up, I think, against one of the newly promoted sides, so that should hopefully give us a chance to get some confidence back, I hope. I really, really hope. Plus, we've got Europa League coming up soon, so all kinds of fun and festivities coming up soon in this save. Why is it taking so long? I genuinely do not know the reason. I'm just going to keep talking. So, how's your week going? Yeah, just going good? Right, okay, cool. We're back. That took too long. Right, so in the next episode, we'll be doing either the Nice match, or, actually, I'll probably do the Europa League game, because the Nice ones, there's only 3 in the way then. I'd rather do a little bit more per episode. So we'll do the Europa League match, unless it's against, like, a minnow at home, and we're going to absolutely... Well, I might do that anyway. It might be fun to watch. So, guys, if you like what you're seeing, please do drop a like on the video. That would be magnificent. And if you liked it even more than that, please do subscribe to my channel for more Outcaster icons and From the Shadows in your inbox every other day at 7 o'clock. And I will see you guys in the next episode for a Europa League tie. I was going to say of doom, but it's probably not going to be of doom unless we draw like a team of Pelés. I think we should be okay. I'll see you guys soon. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.